I just felt super miserable all the time. When you're 18 years old, you think you know who you are, you know. You're 18, 19, 20, you're like, you think you know the world, you think you understand everything. But the reality is you barely, like hell, me being 24, I barely understand. I'm just starting to understand the world. All I remember is looking at some PowerPoint slide and I'm like, why is this old white guy rereading his slides to me? While in all reality, all I can do is just go on Wikipedia, go on Google, and probably consume the information 10 times better than he can explain it. I remember being so damn sleep deprived everywhere. And I remember wasting hours just going up the bus, falling asleep everywhere, a random corner. And I felt like I was just trapped in this little bubble, caught up on, you know, that next assignment that I had to do, that midterm, that paper, that final. And then after I finished all that, then I could finally go party, relax. But then that cycle would start over and over again. And I was trapped in this little small mindset. For me, hearing me rant, you probably think like, I hate school, anti-university, anti this and that. But I'm not saying don't go to college, but for me, it wasn't something for me. But at the same time, because of the university and like because of like this whole environment, it pushed me completely the other way, where if it wasn't for the experience that I experienced here, it would have pushed me completely the other way. Because I'm not around anyone creative. I think the number one reason why like I'm creative, because it's because of this situation where it was so damn structured that it forced me to be creative, because that's who I am. Like, I'm a creative person to start off with, and when you apply this super rigid structure where you can't question anyone, and you know, the old white guy standing in front of the class in front of 500-600 people is right, and you can't question him. I didn't do anything with my degree, because people are always like, hey man, why don't you do something with your degree? Like for me, I stuck it out. Like I proved to myself that if I set a goal, that I can reach it. I can work my ass off. I can pick a specific date and I will hustle and grind. So you're probably like, what's my biggest regret? Do I regret going to school? Yes and no, right? Number one, it costs a lot of money, and you know, you can't take back time. But at the same time, it made me who I am. If it wasn't for university and it wasn't for the experiences, I don't know if I would have been the same person that I am today. Without that kind of structure, it kind of forced me to be this very crazy, starving artist mentality. And if it wasn't for it, I don't know if I would have, you probably even wouldn't see this channel or this video at all, period. You want to be a lawyer, if you want to be a doctor, then you need school, right? But I think thousands of dollars spent would be much better spent traveling and exploring who you are. And once you know who you are, then everything else is easy.